Hey, everybody. I just wanted to talk about the hypocrisy that all politicians have in America. This is insane, okay? So, my name is Christo Mack. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur since 2007. And since COVID had started, I have been extremely into politics, specifically because our system is so corrupt, right? Life is so short, and the average American is just suffering. They deal with survival stress on a daily basis to barely feed their families. While the people in charge, because they know what's best for you and me, tell you and me that we should live on, I don't know, what does the average American earn a year? $50,000? Which is insane. Yeah, every politician earns at least $174,000 per year in salary. And I'll pull that up in a moment. But that's not the most striking that I found, right? The most striking, so here's the compensation. So the compensation for most senators, representatives, delegates, 174,000, as you can see. The Speaker of the House, Nancy-Pelosi, gets 223,500, and then the President pro tempore of the Senate, 193,000. But that's just their salary, right? So you wonder, do they have to pay bills? How do they, do they have to buy food? Do they pay their own money to travel? No, they don't. So there's something called an MRA, which is this: the Members' Representational Allowance, okay? So in 2019, the MRA for each representative personnel, which is the same for each member, received $944,671 for each member in 2019. Now think about that. So they can spend that as they see fit, right? For travel, wardrobe, obviously transportation, which is travel, hotels, conference rooms, whatever they need, mail, whatever, right? Yet they tell the average American to somehow live on a $50,000 to $80,000 per year salary, while they get to live on $1 million per year free, while they bank their 174,000 plus salary, and they do that their whole lives. I mean, Nancy Pelosi's what, 80? Mitch McConnell, how old is he? I mean, all these people, Joe Biden, right? And it's not about Republicans and Democrats. It's about politicians in general. They are so corrupt. So think about how hypocritical that is. They know what's best for you and me, and we should be able to live good and pay all our bills and not be in debt and live a good life earning, I don't know, $50,000 to $80,000 per year. Yet they somehow need $1 million per year to live. Think about that. Because that's what it takes. That's what they get. $944,000 per year. That's an allowance. That's free money for them every year. And it goes up for 3% inflation. That was for 2019. It's now 2021. Think about that. So, and every single one of these politicians, by the way, there's not one. There's 545 federal politicians, federal offices, I believe, including the House, Congress, and Senate. I believe it's 500 something is the total number. And every single member of our government, every politician in the federal government is a millionaire. And they're here to help you and me as they live for free for 50 years. Right? I mean, how in the world did a retired Joe Biden earn $10 million in 2019 on his taxes? How? Like, that's insane. But he did. And it's legal. Because lobbyists get to... But lobbying is legal. They get to take money from special interest groups and all this crap. But that goes in their pocket. As well as the $1 million a year of allowance. That's just free money. Right? And Nancy gets more than that because she has a private jet, which somehow she needs, which, you know, this was over 15, 20 years ago when she got it. She made her case and she got what she wanted, obviously. But again, I just want you to understand how short life is. And every day you go into a job and you work for, I don't know, 15, 20, 30 bucks an hour. You're literally making someone else's dream come true. Life is so short. Earth's 4.6 billion years old. You'll be here for 75 years if you're lucky. To put that in perspective, time is ticking away and we will cease to exist. So stop living for someone else. Stop making someone else's dream come true. Stop. So think about the company you work for. I don't know where you work. I don't know if you're an entrepreneur like me or you're an employee or both. Think about how much money a year the company or corporation you work for earns. Right? So, for instance, the CEO of Google, he earned over $700 million last year. Right? I don't know how much the average Google employee makes. I'm sure they make at least six figures, maybe. I don't know. But the point is, whatever company you work for is earning probably millions upon billions of dollars per year. And they pay you a measly, what, $50, $60, $70, $80,000 per year? How is that, like, normal? And our society has been so conditioned to think that this is normal. To work 50 years at a job, if it's labor intensive, to destroy your body, and then at the end of the day, hope you have some type of 401k or pension. I mean, it's a joke. Making nothing. Making just enough to feed your family. That's it. That's all you do. That's all you get. And you do it every day on a hamster wheel until you die. And then one day, you're going to wake up or you won't. And that's that. It ends for you. And none of this matters. So while you're here, make it matter. And stop making someone else's dreams come true. Like I said, my name is Chris Domack. I'm an entrepreneur. And I want to help. I've been an entrepreneur since 2007. I started sportsfancraze.com. And the point is, life is so short. It's not normal to live in the American society that we live in. This is not normal. It's not normal to literally wake up every day, punch a clock, and go be a minion earning nothing. The fact is you're all underpaid. Every single one of us is underpaid that works at a job, right? How can a company earn $1 billion of revenue in 1 year, yet you make $40,000? Well, because you're the janitor. So what? You need a clean building. Like, it doesn't matter. We all add value to that company earning $40 billion a year or whatever it is, right? They're stealing from you and me, and the only way to change it is to start your own company and get rich. And then you can have FU money, and you can tell them to FU. And that's really what I want to do. I want to help everybody get out of this and understand that whenever you have that feeling in your stomach, right? It's the excitement feeling. That's passion. Whenever that happens, that's something telling you. That's a muse. It's telling you to do it. Who cares what people think? Who cares? Don't be self-conscious, right? You have to be confident and just take action. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. I'm going to have a lot more videos coming like this. I'm also putting together a training to show you exactly how I did it, but not just to, to do that. I truly want to inspire and motivate people, and the way I think I could do that is by trying to have it sink in how short life is, right? Like, it's so short. Start making your dreams come true as opposed to everyone else's, and stop listening to these ridiculous politicians trying to tell you what's good. They know what's good for you because they're the chosen ones and they're the saviors, while they spend millions of dollars a year of me and your taxpayers' money, and they're trying to tell you and me to live on whatever the average American earns, $50,000-$60,000 per year. It's pathetic. Nancy-Pelosi spends more than that in a week, right? Imagine her trying to live off of $50,000. That's how it should be. You're a public servant. How is it that every politician is a millionaire? If you took away the money from these politicians, that's what real change would happen. Corruption would go away. As long as there's money involved, corruption is going to continue to get worse and worse and worse and worse. So that's it. I want you to look at that number, $944,671 per year for every member. That's it. I mean, it's eye-opening. That's allowance. That's like what you give your kids for taking out the trash, right? It's free money for them, and they spend every penny of it. How? Who knows? They file their reports how they spend it. It's pathetic. I mean, it's insane. So they need $1 million to live in a year, but you and me can get by on making $12 an hour or $30 an hour, whatever it is you make. Thanks. Bye.